Friends from the media, welcome. Before we start, I have one thing to announce. At the invitation of member of the Political Bureau of the CPC Central Committee and the Minister of Foreign Affairs Wang Yi, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Brazil Mauro Vieira will pay an official visit to China from May the 31st to June the 2nd. Now the floor for question is open.
谢谢发言人湖北广电记者提问。
To follow up on the visit by Brazilian Foreign Minister Mauro Vieira that you just announced, how does China see its current relations with Brazil? Could you share the program of the visit and the outcomes that China hopes it will yield? China and Brazil, each the largest developing country in its hemisphere, are both important members of BRICS and the Global South. China-Brazil relations have long been at the forefront of China's relations with fellow developing nations. In recent years, under the strategic guidance of the heads of state of the two countries, bilateral ties have maintained a sound momentum of growth. There has been smooth progress in building a China-Brazil community with a shared future and synergizing development strategies and fruitful outcomes in practical cooperation in various areas. The relationship is demonstrating increasing global strategic and long-term influence. During this upcoming visit, Foreign Minister Wang Yi will co-chair with Foreign Minister Mauro Vieira the 5th China-Brazil Foreign Ministerial Level Comprehensive Strategic Dialogue. It is our hope that through the visit, both sides will further consolidate political and strategic mutual trust, make continued progress in building a community with shared future, demonstrate a sense of responsibility in promoting solidarity and cooperation among Global South countries, and contribute to world peace and stability. Next one, please.
Yonhap News Agency concerning the Quad statement of reaffirming their commitment to the DPRK's denuclearization. The country's foreign ministry spokesperson today said that there will never ever be any denuclearization of the DPRK, was China's comment.
China has made clear its position on the Quad grouping more than once. We firmly oppose exclusive small groupings on the Korean Peninsula issue. China's position and policy is consistent and clear.
环球时报记者提问：据报道，近日
Global Times, it's reported that Japan's House of Councillors this week passed legislation to establish a National Intelligence Council and a National Intelligence Bureau, aiming at building a national system to centralize information, the first of its kind since World War II. The intelligence system coordinates activities in security and counterterrorism and activities concerning spies. What's your comment? We're concerned over the report and noted that Japan's move has already been questioned. Some Japanese experts pointed out that the legislation may blur the boundary of national security and be used to build an all-round system to prepare for war. People with insights also said that it's not only Japan's internal affair, but also a major issue concerning constitutional system and domestic and foreign security policies. Japan's intelligence community in the past paved the way for fully advancing militarism and launching war of aggression, and led to innumerable crimes against its Asian neighbors and Japan's own people. Japan's lawmaker needs to learn lessons, act prudently, and earn trust from the region and the world with concrete actions. Next one, please.
Hello, a question from AFP.
法新社，欧盟贸易的主管告诉我们称，欧盟计划加强平衡与中国之间的贸易关系，包括进出口的相关措施，涉及清洁技术还有关键抗船等，中方对此有何评论？ There's some technical hiccups. Could you please repeat your question? There's some technical hiccups with the microphones. Could you please repeat your question? 法新社，欧盟关于工业和贸易的代表称， 欧洲委员会已经召开了会议，加强措施来再平衡与中国之间的贸易关系，包括加强配额措施来保护欧洲清洁能源还有相关产业不受外国影响。中方对此有何评论？ International trade is a two-way street. No one is forced to buy or sell. The China-EU economic and trade relations are mutually beneficial in nature. China never seeks trade surplus with the EU, focusing solely on trading goods while ignoring trading services and investment returns, only looking at figures while overlooking trade structure and profit flows, and cherry-picking data on imports from China while disregarding one's own export restrictions. Such an approach inevitably leads to the conclusion of imbalanced trade ties. Whether it's about de-risking, reducing reliance, or trade balance, what China again stands against is protectionism. We believe that it will only hurt the interests of European consumers and lead to higher costs and lower competitiveness. The EU needs to view its ties with China in a comprehensive and an objective manner. Abide by its commitment to open trade. China will closely follow relevant developments in the EU and take all measures necessary to safeguard its legitimate rights and interests. Next one, please. RTTV. Today, the Chinese embassy in the US posted on social media that China implements export controls in accordance with laws and regulations of rare earth minerals. However, in accordance with China and US agreements, such an export control measure has been suspended. What's China's comment?
As far as I know, Chinese embassy in the United States has reposted the preliminary outcome of China-US trade consultations. The two sides should jointly implement the important common understandings of our two presidents and steady the momentum of our trade ties.
下一个问题。
Next one, please.
Question from Reuters that
路透社关于战略研究的一个研究室发表报告称，中美关于台湾的问题有可能会导致紧张局势升级，需要建立起沟通的中心。中方对此有何评论？
我内政。
First, Taiwan question is China's internal affairs, and how to solve the Taiwan question is our own business. To safeguard peace and stability of the Taiwan Strait, one must unequivocally oppose the Taiwan independence. The United States should implement the important common understandings reached between our two presidents and handle with the Taiwan question with prudency. Next one, please. Any other questions?
one more from Reuters.
路透社，柬埔寨的一家法院对6名中国人发起起诉，认为他们涉及电诈、诈骗，并且虐待相关人士。中方对此有何评论？
中国政府一贯要
Chinese government always asks its citizens overseas to strictly follow the local laws and regulations. We are also ready to work with various parties to strengthen cooperation on law enforcement to combat cross-border crimes, including telefraud.
下一个问题。
Next one, please.
如果没有其他问题的话，
If there's no more question, this is the end of today's press conference. Thank you.